Hello, Rama Rama Puppodu. I hope all are healthy, happy, feeling very relaxed, and having a peaceful life. Now, let's continue with our chapter 13 Jagannath. The train rode on. Jagannath was reached in the evening. The night was spent on the veranda of a dharmashala. The cold here too was very great. Next morning, both went up to a large tank outside the city and, finishing bath and ablutions, directed their steps to the famous temple of Jagannath, the beautiful white dome of which is visible high up in the sky from any place in that pious city. Now, the Sadhuram and Ramdas found themselves at the great door of the temple. But how to gain entrance? The doorway was completely blocked up by the rushing crowd of pilgrims. There was a good deal of elbowing, pushing, and kicking in the thick and struggling mass of human beings. Ramdas, looking on this state of things with folded hands, spoke thus: O Ram, how can thy poor slave gain access in this rush of men and obtain thy darshan? There appears to be no chance for him, a weak and helpless fakir. Scarcely were these words uttered when from the crowd at the entrance out came a tall Brahman, and approaching Ramdas, took him by the hand, led him to the door, and using all his strength, he pressed himself through the thick crowd, and making a passage, conducted the beloved Ramdas along with him. It all appeared like a dream. Ramdas had become now unconscious of his body and had plunged into divine communion with Almighty Ram. In about 5 minutes, Ramdas was standing before the big idol of Jagannath, the Brahman still holding him by the hand. Ramdas laid his head at the feet of these idols. This over, the Brahman took Ramdas for a round of the temple. O Ram, what words can convey thy kindness to thy slave? All glory to thee. All along, while going round, Ramdas was immersed in a strange ecstasy, tears flowing down profusely from his eyes. What joy indescribable! Oh, one moment of that existence of worth infinity more than all the pleasures of the world. A few minutes later, Ramdas and the Brahman guide were out again at the very place where from he had been fetched. Here, procuring some prasad, example boiled rice, the Brahman put it into the mouth of Ramdas. Now, my work is over, said he, and was going inside the temple, leaving Ramdas. But before he did so, Ramdas was somehow impelled to put him a question. Brother, how was it you were so kind to a wandering sadhu whom you took into the temple for darshan? Jagannath can alone answer your question, replied the Brahman. No sooner I saw you than a strange and sudden desire seized me to take you in and get you the darshan of Jagannath. Why I did all this, I cannot explain. It was all the work of God, certainly Ram's work. Okay, folks, that's all for today. Let's see in the next chapter. Bye bye. Thank you. Rama Rama Puppodu.